Hello everybody and welcome to Dimitri TV. Today we're going to be doing another Gen 4 Wi-Fi battle. We're going to be using Battle Revolution and we're going to be playing the UU tier. This is the team preview that I'm going to be showing you guys for the team I'm using. I don't know, I think this is a pretty balanced team in my opinion. We got our Blaziken as our wall breaker, one of my favorite Pokemon on this team, to be honest. Blaziken is just, anytime I get the opportunity to use a Blaziken, I always take it because I love Blaziken. Altaria's my main focus of this team. It's my setup sweeper. I just really like Altaria. The fact that you could get away with running a 70 base attack Pokemon as a setup sweeper in Gen 4 is just kind of crazy to me. It gets Dragon Dance and Roost, EQ, and Outrage, so, you know, I think that's pretty good in and of itself. And then I feel like everything else is kind of self-explanatory for the tier. Venusaur, just really fast and puts everything to sleep. Donphan, it's a spinner that also has Ice Shard, I believe. Oh no, I don't run Stealth Rocks on that set, but still. And then we also have the Registeel, which is my Stealth Rocker and my Wall. So I don't know. I feel like that team is, you know, it's a pretty basic team for UU in this generation. And today the battle's going to be against Arty again. Now moving on to our weaknesses and resistances. Our weaknesses, fire, ground, flying, and psychic. I really don't think that those are really that, you know, bad. Other than maybe psychic, just because psychic is very common and very strong. But again, we just have a lot of resistances, a lot of 2 times and 3 times resistances. So, I mean, ignore the fairy type one because it doesn't matter in Gen 4. But overall, I think this is a pretty good weakness and resistance. So anyway, on to the battle. Okay, I just wanted to start off this video by saying that Arty is just so crusty. Look, he's always copying my trainer. So I lead off with Blaziken, he leads off with Cloyster. I just go straight for the low kick because he thinks that I'm going to switch out. But I know I'm faster and that I'm a wall breaker, and I'm just going to go for the low kick and just one-shot this Cloyster. And he's just like, wow, dang, Wafu, you're so, trash. That's what he calls me because he's Mother Crust. And then he sends out his Rotom because he knows that I'm locked in because that was choice banded. So I just switch out right here. I switch out my good old KFC, Kentucky Fried, and then I send out my, beautiful Registeel. He goes for a Thunderbolt, and I'm like, wow, I'm gonna eat that up. But then I get paralyzed because I'm Mother Depression and, unlucky as hell. But it's okay because I don't take anything, and, you know, I'm just going to get that leftovers recovery. He's going to switch out Rotom because he's like, you know what, I'm not trying to sit here and spam Thunderbolts for 27 years. And then he's going to send out his Hitmontop, and he's thinking he's going to get the Intimidate boost, and I'm like, you know what, nah, clear body, okay, bet. So, it's not really going to matter anyway because I'm a defensive stat. I'm going to just set up the Stealth Rocks, cover my HP because I'm so thick. And I'm just going to switch out because I'm like, you know what, he's going to go for the close combat. I don't know if I can live that because I don't know nothing about this tier in this game. So I'm going to switch out my Registeel. I'm going to switch into my Altaria because I know I can live anything from him because I resist. But he's just going to go for the Rapid Spin. Honestly, I should have predicted that and just gone for the Stealth Rocks again. But I didn't know if I was going to outspeed or not, so I didn't want to even risk it. He's going to bring back his Hitmontop because Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee are not available at the moment, and he's going to send out his Clefable. Now, at the time, I didn't realize that he was running Ice Beam. I thought he was Seismic Toss, and I should have realized when he switched in. So I go for the D-Dance. I, for whatever reason, go for EQ instead of just going straight for the Outrage because I'm almost positive the Outrage would have just killed him. I think it was because I didn't want to lock myself in. But either way, I end up losing my Altaria because I'm a dumbass and just decided to go for EQ instead. And I'm like, oh, and the thing is too, like, now that I think about it, I probably was thinking, oh, I could probably live it because I'm dummy thick. And, you know, obviously that's not the case. Clefable just getting there, recovering all that HP, because he's a hater, and drinking all that haterade. And I'm just like, you know what, let me just switch in my Blaziken, because no matter what he switches in, it's going to take something, and I'm not going to just go for the, you know, he's going to think that I'm going to go for the low kick, and I'm just going to not. So he switches out his Clefable because he doesn't want to lose it just yet, and he switches in his Rotom. I'm like, you know what, bet! I am the best predictor in the world. And I just go for the Flare Blitz just to knock out that Rotom, and that Rotom is toast. So he just straight up lost his Rotom. I took a decent amount of chunk from Flare Blitz. You know, I'm kind of pressed by it because I'm like, wow, why did I do so much? And then I remember, oh, I knocked out a Pokemon. So whatever, it's fine. And I'm also Choice Banded. So he sends out his Altaria. I'm like, you know what? Shit, I can't take anything from this. And I don't want him to set up on me. So I'm going to switch this out. And I'm going to send in my Milotic. Beautiful Pokemon. Beautiful. He's going to switch out his Altaria because he knows I'm just going to shoot off Ice Beams. I have no reason not to. He's going to send his Rhyperior. I don't know why he said his... Oh, okay. So he double switch predicting me to switch out, and he just predicted the wrong thing to switch in, and he just let his Rhyperior die because he was like, you know what? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't have a good switch in for this anyway. But... whatever. Like, honestly, what he should have done is he should have switched back into Altaria, but whatever. So he switches back into his Hitmontop to intimidate me, not like it matters. And I just go for the Surf because I'm like, you know, I can live whatever he's gonna take from me. I'm bold, I'm special attacking, and that actually did a decent amount. He's gonna go for the close combat because he thinks that he's cute, that he's slick, that he's whatever. And I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna eat it up. Eat it up. Eat it up. And he's gonna lose his defensive stat and his attacks, or both his defenses. And I'm just gonna keep gaining that HP. That HP from that leftovers dummy thing. I don't know why I like to say that so much. I gotta stop. So he's gonna bring back his Hitmontop again. I don't know why he keeps, you know what, just leave your Hitmontop out. He's so crusty. Switches out his Altaria. I think at this point he's just like, I lose because I'm so crust. And he's just gonna send out his Altaria just to like take whatever. Maybe it was because he was predicting the Surf and not the Ice Beam because I want to get that stab damage, and like he wanted to like outplay me or something. I don't know, whatever. So he's gonna go for the Dragon Claw, and he's gonna attempt to like do something to me, and I'm just gonna sit there like, y'all thought y'all could just Dragon Claw me? Well, bet, I'm gonna hit you with that Ice Beam. Boom. Bam! Oh wow, he actually lived that. So like, there's that too. I was like, that was my thought process. I'm like, wow, he lived that? Shit. So, but it doesn't really matter anyway because it's gonna KO on the next turn, and he doesn't really have anything to really hit me with. So there's that. So goodbye, Altaria. You fought not bravely because you're so crusty and not my Altaria, not my Nimbus. And he's just gonna, you know, perish because perishing is very cool and hip with the ladies nowadays. And he's playing a lady because that's what he does. I'm gonna get that dummy thick HP's recovery. And then he's gonna switch in his Clefable. Now, I don't really know why. He probably did it because he thought, oh, I could just Seismic Toss him to death and then soft boiled. But it doesn't really matter because I'm just gonna sit there and Surf. And like, I also have Recover, and you can't really Thunder Wave me without giving me multi-scale or Marble Scale, which actually he does end up being a mother crusty person and being like, oh, you know what? Hold on. Well, first I'm gonna Ice Beam him, see how much it does, because I wanted to see if A, I could get the freeze, and B, how much damage it would do. I just wanted to scout. He gonna Thunder Wave me. Bitch gonna Thunder Wave me, and you know what? I'm okay with that, because you know what? Now I'm even thicker than I was before. Talk about dummy thick. Nah, son. This is literally like extra thick, super thick, Dialga thick, Dialga brand thick. So then he's just gonna go for the Seismic Toss, so that way the Marble Scale doesn't really like do anything. And look, he's just gonna toss me up in the air like that. You know what? That's rude as shit. You know what? Fake. And I'm just gonna get tossed down. I'm paralyzed. Don't really know how I feel about it. Whatever. Kind of pressed. He's gonna get the HP. I'm gonna get that HP. He's gonna go for the Seismic Toss again because he knows that he can just get free damage. And, you know, he's just sitting there tossing my Milotic in the air. And I'm like, bruh, can you stop tossing my beautiful Pokemon in the air? I really find that personally offensive. I'm just gonna go for the Recover because I'm like, you're gonna keep tossing me in the air, then I'm gonna Recover. Fight me, B. And you know what? I think at this point, he's just like, wow, you're so annoying. Like, you're really gonna do this to me right now? You're really gonna Recover stall me? But, you know, whatever. I bring back my Milotic because I'm like, you know, I'm over it. I'm so over it. And I'm gonna bring out my Blaziken because I'm like, you know what? This Clefable is going down. He's gonna Seismic Toss me, and, you know, my Blaziken gonna be like, yeah, throw me in the air. See what happens. See what happens, B. See what happens. Throw me in the air. Toss me up. And I'm just gonna, you know, take that so well because dummy thick, even though Blaziken's literally a chicken wing. And I'm gonna go for the low kick because he's not gonna switch out, because if he switches out, it's over anyway, because anything's gonna take a shit ton from that, from a Blaziken. So down goes Clefable, and he's gonna switch in his Hitmontop because he's like, you know what, intimidating you. I'm intimidating you. I'm very intimidation. Master of intimidation. I'm like, you know what, KFC, come back. I'm not ready to eat you yet. I need you to come back. I need you to be, Popeyes. And then I send out my Milotic again because I'm like, you know what, you really want to play this game? You can close combat all you want. I'm going to recover on your face, and then I'm going to hit you when you're down on the ground, on your knees, already beaten up, and just hit you with a surf. And he just keep going for that close combat, lowering his stats, whatever. I'm gonna gain my HP. I'm dummy thick now because I still got Marvel scale. You go close combat me again. Watch, I'm gonna take it, and I did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Nothing. I'm just take it like a champ. And he just gonna keep, and then I get paralyzed because, you know, I'm terrible and I suck at this game and I just don't have any good luck. So, you know, I'm gonna just, you know, get that leftovers recovery, go close combat again. And here, I think I end up going for... Alright, hurry up so I can not look like it. Okay, I just go for the surf. And it actually doesn't kill him. Go figure. He still lives on like 1. So I think at this point, he knows that he can't kill me with another close combat unless he gets another crit. Oh no, he does go for another close combat because he's boring. And, you know, I'm gonna take that hit. I'm gonna take that hit very nicely, very cleanly, and very cleanliness, very moisturizer, very, I don't know what the frick I'm saying right now. And I'm just gonna recover. And at this point, he's like, wow, so you're just gonna recover on my face? Are we really doing this? Are you really gonna play mad boring like that? And I'm like, you know what? Yes, I am gonna play mad boring. You know why I'm gonna play mad boring? Because I'm such a boring person. So boring! And he's just gonna concede because he knows that he can't beat me because I'm so perfection. I'm so perfect. I'm such a bad baller. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video where I'll show a Hackmon video. I hope you guys are ready for that. I'm so ready. Anyway, peace, guys. Bye.